Kendra Plaschko from Ruff Start Rescue introduces us to a mutt you might not be able to live without after seeing her sweet face. I always feel like mutt maybe isn't the nicest way to put it, but they're just a mixed breed dog.
Yes, yep, just a mixed breed.
And this little gal is so cute. So let's talk about National Mutt Day. Mixed breeds make up a large percentage of dogs that are in shelters, right?
Yeah, about half of the dogs in the United States are mixed breeds, and then about 70 to 80% of them in shelters are mixed breeds.
Is it insulting to refer to, as I am a mutt owner, all we've ever had is mutts, is it insulting to refer to the dog as a mutt, or are we okay with that?
I don't think so.
You don't think
I think
so?
a mutt is a very endearing, you get something very unique, one of a kind kind of thing.
And from an adoptability standpoint, they're great because they, when the dog breeds are mixed, they tend to be a little more healthy than some of the pure breeds, right?
Yeah, they're able to have a little bit more of like a diverse genetic makeup, so it can be better for, you know, any kind of long-term health or anything.
All right, let's just get to the eye candy here. This is Luma, and she's sitting so pretty for our cameras. Now tell us a little bit about her.
Yes, so Luma, but you'll find her on the website as Miss Thing. Luma is kind of her endearing name that she's gotten it from her foster mom. She is 3 years old. She's a nice little petite girly girl. She's about 39 pounds. She checks all the boxes. She's leash trained, crate trained. She walks well on a leash. She is potty trained. Her one thing, she can be a little dog selective or dog reactive. So while she does live with a dog right now, she would maybe do best in a dog-only home and just a family who is kind of prepared and ready to advocate for her and just help with maybe any training. But otherwise, she loves to either go on an adventure or snuggle up for a good movie night too. So she's kind of the perfect balance.
She's just like, her demeanor is very calm. And now you adopted from Ruff Start.
Yeah, I have.
A
dog
dog
that
similar?
looks very similar in face anyway.
Yes.
So she looks like she's probably kind of a little bit of a pity mix. Tell us, for people who aren't familiar with that breed, some of the advantages of those dogs.
Yeah, so she's a pity terrier mix. I am a foster fail. We have fostered 30 dogs, and the one we foster failed on was a pity because they're sometimes known as a nanny dog, and it is who they are to their core. They love their people. They want to be with you to please. They are just big love bugs. One of her attributes is that if there is a pillow or a blanket, it is going to be hers. They're just snuggly love bugs.
And like right up next to you every moment of every day.
Gosh,
Velcro dog is kind of like her. She's
like,
a Velcro girl.
Like underfoot, like just so wanting to please you. They're just, to me, they're just the best dogs. They just love so much.
Well, her markings are so beautiful. You probably in that picture, you may not be able to see, but she's got this beautiful white, almost triangle on her neck. She just, she's just so gorgeous. Okay, so adopting from Ruff Start Rescue costs about $200 to $600. There are some fees that are included. What is that for?
Yes, so all of the dogs or all animals from Ruff Start Rescue come fully vetted. So that means within their adoption fee, they are already spayed and neutered. They are already up to date on vaccines. They are microchipped. They will come with preventatives. Their nails are going to be trimmed, so they are ready to go for you, and you won't have those costs then on top of whatever you would be paying for the animal as well. And then we do have wonderful adoption promos or special promos. We have a Seniors for Seniors program. We have a Mama and Me program with cats and kittens. So that's where some of those variations in adoption costs can come too.
I know you guys always have a lot going on at Ruff Start, and a lot of, it seems like a never-ending bunch of animals that are coming in. Where are things right now? Are there ways that you could use some help as an organization?
Yeah, we average about 500 to 600 animals in our care at any given time. A unique thing about Ruff Start Rescue is we are fully foster based, so all of our animals live in homes with their wonderful fosters.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
So to be able to take in an animal, we need a foster home to be able to do so. So fostering is a great way to get involved. It's no cost to the individual. You guys are able to select the animal that fits good into your lifestyle. We provide all the supplies. There's temp fostering as well. So if you're looking to get a puppy fix, you can temp foster a puppy for the weekend or whatnot. But otherwise, end of August here, we should be wrapping up a 3,000 square foot expansion at Ruff Start Rescue. And so there are wonderful funding opportunities, naming opportunities, or general donations with that expansion too.
I would imagine those fosters get a little attached, and sometimes those fosters turn into the pet owner. That can happen, or it can't. It might just be a nice place for these animals to land.
Sorry,
Man,
she was
Luma,
sitting so nice and still.
You're such a sweet lady.
I had to get a couple more kisses there before you guys go. Then I'm going to get accused of cheating. eating when I get home.
Yep.
Everyone's going to be giving me the
Gonna
side eye
smell
when
it,
I
gonna
walk
be
into the house.
sniffing.
You too,
All right.
thanks for stopping
Well,
by,
thank you.
and you're not going to have any problem.
Absolutely
I don't
not.
think adopting her. So I'm sorry because she's, yeah, the phone's already
Will be
ringing.
taken.
Yes.
All right. Thank you guys so
Thank
much.
you guys so much.
We'll put more information for you on our website, minnesotalive.com.